Don't go cuckoo on me.
For all the villains, I did all the voices on that one.
Yes, Hurricane Harry, I did him. And I did on DuckTales. Oh yeah, oh nasty you doing, Louis. Oh please, this is stuff. Well, please go to bed. And also, I was the Beagle Boys. And Bouncer.
Something of an on-camera commercial for us.
Oh, well, I guess I know what you're referring to. The guy opened up a medicine cabinet, and I was behind it, and I went, "Hi, guy!" That was for Right Guard. That was back, that we ran 15 years. But then I did all of the Laurel and Hardy commercials, and I'll try and recreate those wonderful people for you right now. Say, Ollie, what, Stanley? What does this remind you of? I haven't the faintest idea. What on earth could that possibly remind me of? Well, it reminds me of a Thursday. How could that possibly remind anybody of a Thursday? Well, it's simple. There's Monday, Thursday.
I hope your cameras have condenser mics.
Me Grimlock, me Dynamite leader. Me no me king.
What voices do people make you do?
The female blood elf, always. So I went to the Troll Spa the other day to get a facial, and you wouldn't believe it. The woman who was doing my facial had no lower jaw. Have you ever heard that? I mean, people pay for that?
Let's see. People with young kids want to hear me do Will from Boston's Home for Imaginary Things. A lot of people love Hermes from Futurama. I am the official bureaucrat of the Planet Express Company. And I did
John Stewart, Green Lantern.
And Ollie from Family Guy. That's always a nice gig. You get one line per show. Sometimes I literally work for 30 seconds.
It's all ring!
Oh, okay, Joe. How about one more? Angry.
It's Brandon sideways!
Thanks for coming in. And one of my favorites, he did the voice of Samurai Jack. Do not worry. No matter what it takes, we shall defeat Aku's evil. Everyone was on camera. I did a training video, a sexual harassment training video. Oh, we got a couple of people in the food service industry there. A sexual harassment training video for what was at the time for the Sizzler Corporation, and from what I've been able to gather online, it is still being shown. Rebecca Ferrati.
Wally was featured, it was last week on Playboy's Girls Next Door, the Girls Next Door.
Yes, with Mr. Chuck McCann, personal friend of Hugh Hefner's. Thank you, Chuck. Yes, that was my one foray into on camera, and after I had seen it, I was like, yeah! No wonder I invent voiceover. And go to camera stuff. Frightening.
Okay. Tell us some of your most popular voices.
Well, there was the Zim thing earlier, but the one I'm most asked to do, there's a lot of Family Guy voices that I do, called a utility player, where if they need one or two lines here in a different voice, they have me come in. And just a few of the characters are, there's a baby in this trash can. Hum, 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 hum. Brian Griffin, please come to the office. Brian Griffin. No, mucho tension lower. On top of the
Peter, if you build a bar in this basement, your friends can come here for a beer as well. Mom, Dad, I really like Potsy. No, I mean I really like Potsy. Well, Brian.
What? I'm sorry? Oh, I was getting there. Yes. And the only other Family Guy character that I'm asked is either the Grinch.
You think you have won. You think all is well. But kiss my green ass. I shall see you in hell.
And then any anime fans out there? There's a little cartoon called Bleach that is kind of fun. And Renji Ibarra is the guy with the tattoos and the red hair all pulled back, and he's here to kick your ass. Thank you. I kind of pictured him as a young Jack Nicholson. And anybody play video games here at all? Play Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction?
So you might have come across Rusty Pete the Pirate, have you? Nobody? All right, sorry. Erase that from your mind.
And then another Soul Calibur?
Anybody here at the Pirate Cervantes?
Just a few, yes.
Obscure.
Well, I can't figure out exactly where in the film it is, but I looped some Bruce Willis lines in Arm.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Reverend John. What's your name? Anyway, I have to say that this is probably the most requested voice I get from myself. You're looking at me like you don't know who I am. I'm Blue.
And I don't know if anybody saw Bambi 2 by any chance?
I say the friendly old owl in that, and I gathered everybody together for the groundhog. Groundhog. Don't do the same thing.
That's him. Anybody, I guess you guys play video games, I heard. There's a game called Final Fantasy 12. I played a character named Bosch, and I was very stoic through the entire thing. People told me jokes, and I just stared blankly at them. Another game, I'm pretty sure it's out called Lost Odyssey. Does anybody? All right.
Look, up there in the sky.
It's a bird.
It's a plane!
No, it's Superman!
Very politically correct, thank you.
Yes, it's Superman, strange visitor from another planet who came to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal man or immoral men. Thank you. Superman, who can change the course of mighty rivers, bend steel in his bare hands, and who, disguised as Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for a great metropolitan newspaper, and that is newspaper, thank you, fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and
the American way.
Bless you. The Adventures of Superman will begin right after this word from Kellogg's pen.
You know, they say that time flies, and you know these days when you're busy rounding out your collection of comics, buttons from packages of Kellogg's Pep,
Why, it seems that time flies with the speed of Superman. Why, almost before you know it, you're close to having all 18 buttons in the series. And it's mighty exciting when Mom opens a new package of Pep to see which button is inside. And you get some grand eating, too, because these whole wheat flakes are loaded with that sunny, golden toasted flavor, crisp and fresh and tasty as can be. A swell breakfast dish. That's the Sunshine Cereal Gang. Kellogg's Pep. And now, the adventures of Superman.
Change. Chuck, read it again, different voice.
And now,
The Adventures of Superman. You know him. Travis Cape, all dressed in blue. What? He's super. As he's a man. I think.
I'm waiting for more brilliance, but I could listen to him all day.
far off on the planet Krypton, the distinguished scientist known as Jor-El addresses the Council of Elders. And in summation, I conclude with great reluctance that our beloved planet of Krypton is doomed. Our only hope for survival is to build spacecrafts and flee to another planet. Earth, for instance.
Oh, I have heard enough of this. I think we have all heard more than enough. It is sad, Jor-El. You were once one of our most respected scientists, and now you come before us with this madness!
You do not believe my research?
Not a word of it.
Krypton is as sound as the very dirt beneath our feet. And why don't you sound like Marlon Brando?
Too obvious. If you will just look again at my charts and test results.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. You've had your time, Jor-El. We have other, more pressing matters to address. Good day.
Change.
We have other, more pressing matters to address. Good day.
Change.
We have other, more pressing matters to address. Good day.
More pressing than the total destruction of our planet.
Change.
More pressing than the total destruction of our planet.
Change.
More pressing than the total destruction of our planet.
Your time to address us is up.
Oh, detected and
Those page turns will get me every time.
Detected and frustrated, Jor-El departs the council and returns to the home he shares with his beloved wife, Laura, and their infant son, Kal-El.
From your expression, I take it they did not heed your warning.
I expected skepticism, Laura. I did not expect to be practically laughed from the hall.
The council will come to understand you are right. They must, for the good of all. I think that every time I look at our son, Kal-El.
I only pray there is time. Almost as if in defiance, the entire world of Krypton begins to shake.
What do you think, Jor-El?
It is really getting out there.
Is there nothing we can do? my place is at your side, Jor-El. If anyone is to escape, it should be Kal-El.
Change.
My place is at your side, Jor-El. If anyone is to escape, it should be Kal-El.
As the buildings continue to shake, Jor-El quickly agrees. Their young son is wrapped in blankets and placed into the tiny rocket.
Farewell, my son. And with that, Jor-El presses the button that launches his son towards Earth. Through the blackness, no offense, of space. The small craft hurdles, like I'm about to after Phil catches me out back. Well behind it, the planet known as Krypton trembles and explodes. Millions of miles away in a sleepy Midwestern town, a pickup truck makes its way down a highway. Its inhabitants, the Kents, cannot help but notice something in the sky.
Who's that man with his hand up to his ear?
Well, it looks like a rocket, Ma. Look! The tiny rocket. Maybe it'll come soon now. From up there. Perhaps. In a moment. Whenever.
Get his hand off his ear. Maybe he'll continue.
All right. Can you go now, boy? Yes, sir. A tiny rocket crash lands in a ditch. A local couple stops their truck. They cannot believe their eyes.
Oh, Pa! Look at that thing crawling out of the rocket! Well, Atlantic Ocean, you better step on it.
I think it's a baby. I've never seen anything so astounding in all my life.
Yeah. It's a wonder Pa doesn't play around with me. I had one tomorrow. The rocket brought this one though, and I'm going to take good care of it. Aren't I, Pa?
Well, take a look. That baby is lifting up our goddamn truck. What's that baby lift up? Jesus, that baby's gonna get a hernia. The totally platonic Kent springs the naming him Clark and guiding him to adulthood. But the world would soon know him by another name. Years later, in the city of Metropolis, in the office of its leading newspaper, the Daily Planet.
All right, Miss Carter, where's the new reporter? Miss Carter? Miss Carter!
Clark Kent, no, was
Yes, Jesus Christ. God damn it, Miss Carter. Where are you? You've been in the book room again. I don't want you playing around with that Clark guy. Clark, or whatever his name is. Now, where is he? That
He
report.
was here a moment ago, Mr. White. I just said that.
Anything I can handle, Mr. White? Oh, yes, that's you.
That's my line, Mr. White. Anything I can handle for you, Mr. White? Sir?
I don't trust this kid. I don't know where it came from. But anyway, look, kid, it's all yours, Miss Lane. The kid, everything. There's a man dangling from a dirigible flying over the metropolis.
Chuck, you skipped 2 lines.
I skipped a line. I skipped a balloon. Now, this story calls for a reporter, Olson, not a copy boy. Can't even fresh up my lunch without spilling it all over himself.
That's not my lunch, sir.
Oh, Jesus, clean up, will you, boy? I'm not eating that.
If you need a reporter, I'm right here.
It's all yours, Miss Lane. There's a man dangling from a dirigible flying over the metropolis. Some member of the ground crew got tangled up in the cable or something, kind of like a puppeteer.
I heard you were looking for me, Mr. White.
Yeah. Well, Kent, if you want to have a career in this paper, you need to be around when I need you.
I'm sorry, sir. I got trapped in the restroom, but the janitor got me out, so I'm ready for my assignment.
Was there a shoe to the left ear? You're not in politics, are you, boy?
The fella tapped my shoe. I didn't think it meant anything.
Yeah. Don't you watch the news?
He just gave your assignment to me, Clark. Chief, why can't the dirigible just land?
I don't know. Something about its rudder getting tangled in a rope. It's dangling from it. Now, come on. Just cover the story, will you?
Oh, I'll drive you, Miss Lane.
Perhaps I could come along and help.
You can just go back to the restroom, Clark. You seem to have a good time there. We'll send the janitor to get you out if we need you.
As the intrepid Lois Lane rushes off to cover the story, Clark Kent sneaks off to a deserted stockroom.
This looks like a job.
For Superman. Up, and away! Tossing aside his reporter disguise, the Man of Steel launches him across the skyline of Metropolis, heading for where a man dangles in terror from a dirigible.
I'm a man dangling in terror from a dirigible. Please, somebody help me.
There he is, Miss Lane. Up there.
Oh, that poor man. I don't see how anyone can possibly help him. He's doomed.
Thanks a lot, lady.
Wait! Who or what is that? It's Superman!
Yes, like Pedro said, the figure is straight to the rescue.
Sorry it took me so long, sir. There were a couple of Zeppelins and a gyrocopter ahead of you.
Don't worry, I'll save you. To the man shocked, the blue-clad figure untangles him from the line, then carries him safely down to the ground below. Here you are, safe and sound, and I see that the dirigible is about to make a safe landing nearby.
I don't mean to sound like an ingrate, but who are you? Change.
Keith, do it again.
Oh! I don't mean to sound like an ingrate, but you're squeezing my ribcage.
Yes, who are you? I'm Lois Lane with the Daily Planet. I must have your whole story. Who are you, where you came from, how to reach you, your pager number?
Oh, ask him how he's able to fly.
That's you.
Just call me Superman.
And now, if you'll excuse me, my job here is done.
Up, up, and away!
Wait, you didn't tell me where you came from, or how to get in touch with you,
Or how to fly. Maybe it's from another planet.
Don't be silly, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm silly, all right.
But I am going to find out everything about him. Mr. Superman may not like it, but I am going to get to know him better.
Try playing hard to get for a change. Thanks to YouTube and MySpace, by nightfall, all of Metropolis has seen this amazing stranger. After rescuing the airfield worker, the man who calls himself Superman stopped a robbery at the First National Bank of Metropolis. Eyewitnesses report that he not only flew under his own power, but crashed through a brick wall, lunged at a bank robber's car, and even rattled bars with his chest. How's the weather, Ollie? It's the rain! Yes, everyone is intrigued, including a few people in this audience. But none more so than a shadowy figure in an expensive apartment across town who sits listening to the radio as he pets his favorite pussy, cat. Behave, baby.
Over here in the shadows. It's me, the shadowy figure. A man with such powers. He could come in very useful in my play.
Meow.
He cannot say no. No one can refuse a shadowy figure like me. Not even a man who could fly and repel bullets. Oh, you'll see.
Meow.
Well, who is this shadowy man? And what sinister plan does he have against the good people of Metropolis? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Blondie. No, Superman.